turning popular high top colorways into low top colorways. Is it a fan favorite? I'm not sure, but I'm here for it. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today, we got a detailed look and breakdown on these bad boys right here. This is the Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Nothing OG about them, which we know, but you know, whatever. And this is the Mocha colorway, a low top rendition of the very popular high top Mochas, but hype is gone now, so nobody gives two shits about these, and I love it. You're able to get these for way under retail right now on all of the third-party platforms. I think it's fantastic, especially for a shoe like this, where the quality is here, the wearability is there. Speaking of which, I did the B-roll while they were brand new, but I have been wearing these because I just really wanted to see if they fit a little bit different than the Shadow Lows, which they do, thankfully, because I did not like the fit on those. I don't know about you guys, but I typically will go down half a size in the Air Jordan 1 Low, and I did that with the Shadows, but they still fit all weird and shit. So I don't know what was up with those, but it makes it so that I never really pull them out, even though I love the colorway. These, on the other hand, are super wearable, and I absolutely love it. What? You like my shirt? Well, thank you. If you were interested in grabbing one of these guys, they are going to be going on pre-order next week, September 16th, alongside our upcoming Since Icons t-shirt, which will be featuring different icons in replacement of the eye. Pretty cool. So if you were interested in either of these two designs, make sure that you sign up for the Since Apparel newsletter. It's available over at sinceapparel.com. Stay tuned to the socials as well as this channel, the community section to be specific, because this is your warning. We have been letting you guys know pre-orders next week. If you miss out, that's it, man. We don't re-release stuff. Now, as far as the shoe is concerned, you've got the greatest traction of all time done up in black, and I can tell you right now, especially after coming back from the woods, yes, I was really there, in these.
Can you go on a tangent real quick?
I'm gonna get there, but black bottoms do show dirt, so there you go. I almost fought a bear in these. I know, I fed the bear.
You slept through the bear.
No, I didn't. I was awake. You were asleep.
No, I wasn't. I was there for the, it looked like an alien abduction outside our bedroom.
Yes, that was after the bear passed. I just so happened to have woken up right around 2:30 to 3 in the morning one day while we were up in the northern portion of Lake Tahoe, known as North Shore, and I heard a weird ass rattling noise, and I was like, man, what the f is that? Is that a bear? And I decided just to super silently close our patio door that was attached to our room that we were staying in, just because I don't know if it was a bear or not, so I'm just like, I'm gonna close this. Turns out in the morning we go outside and there was a bear. He let himself into our car that I thought that I had locked, but our little clicker thing doesn't work half the time now, so I don't know when it's locked or unlocked at this point. But either way, I had some nuts in there. The bear let himself in super, like, nicely. He didn't mess up anything. He just ate everything that was in the car.
And made the car sticky.
Well, yeah, he had a big old bear tongue all over everything.
He left drool all over my car handle.
Honestly, I think it was really cool. It was like the best case scenario in something like that happening.
And before everybody yells at us about leaving stuff in our car, our friend also left her car unlocked and didn't have any food in her car, and the bear went through her entire car.
Yes, he was a very smart bear who was just checking door handles, which makes me believe, was it a bear or like somebody in a bear costume? I'm just kidding. I know it was a bear. There was footprints. Literally, my bag of nuts were gone.
And he returned the next night and tried our back door handle.
Yeah, I know. Dude was slick. Anyways, the shoe features a rubber cupsole. Inside that cupsole is a polyurethane wedge. Inside that wedge is an encapsulated air sole unit. And on top of all of that is this piece of shit insole. Fake dream cell. Yay. I suppose for the aftermarket prices, not too bad, but for the retail price, not that good. And yes, the midsole is done up in sail, as are the leather panels and tongue, just like they were on the original release. I'm not sure why people loved it there and have a problem with it everywhere else, but whatever. I think that it looks good on the shoe, so there you go. The leather build, I think, is very nice. I do like this leather build much more than the Shadows, which is unfortunate because I personally really love that colorway. But this one just feels a lot better. Every panel, from the black panels to the sail panels, all the way to the very shortcut nubuck on the rear, it's all fantastic, man. I really love it. It feels great. It breaks in really well too. Starts off a little bit tight, especially if you go down half a size, but Jordan 1 lows seem to fit a little bit floppy to me whenever I go true to size, so going down half a size makes me have to like work them in a little bit, but once I do, they just fit one to one. It's an awesome feeling and I love it. I don't have to tie them, nothing. They just look good, they feel good, all that kind of stuff. They didn't come with a second set of laces again. I'm not sure what's going on here, but but prices go up, accessories are going down.
Boo, you whore.
I'm not sure if it's because I made fun of all the extra laces at one point, but I was just joking. I do like them. It wasn't serious, you know. If you can put them back, that'd be great, because I think that these would look fantastic with a secondary set of sail laces. Just saying. The Nike Air tab on the tongue looks awesome. The tongue is also nylon, as it should be. The rear wings logo is debossed into the paneling, and it looks fantastic. Like I was saying earlier, in my opinion, with Jordan 1 lows, the OG version at least, go down half a size. That's what I feel like fits best, especially once broken in. Again, very tight at first, specifically in this zone right here where those 4-foot eyelets are at, like the overlay panels. That area definitely does not feel great at first, but the more that you wear them, the better that they get. If you wanted to bypass the whole like breaking in process, you can always cheat and grab those types of shoe trees that actually have the stretchers built into them, both in the width and in the length section. That way you can do that without actually having to do it yourself.
Light bulb.
And with all that being said, do we happen to have time for a question of the day? Hopefully not bear related.
It is not bear related, but it's one of your favorite kinds of questions.
Is that sarcasm?
Yes. This question today is brought to you by me.
No, God!
It's actually...
Are we not getting enough user submitted questions? Is that what's happening?
They've slowed down, and I think it's because we've forgotten to like remind them.
Leave questions of the day, guys. Like, come on, man, ask us stuff. We will answer it in the end of the video.
But also this question, I've been wanting to ask it, and I remembered it thanks to our previous video, the Nike Pegasus Plus. What is the most irritating? I'd like to hear everybody weigh in. Laces that will not stay tied, socks that will not stay in place, or ankle chafers, shoes that make you bleed your own blood.
All of the above for 300. Like, those are some of the fucking worst things.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they all piss me off.
Yeah.
The sock thing specifically. We walk a lot. That really grinds my gears. You know what I mean? Like having to stop, pull off my shoe, pull my sock up, put it back on. It's annoying. Granted, I only really get that with specific ankle socks or no-shows or whatever.
I'll even get it with ankle socks where they're supposed to be like sitting above, but if you have a certain kind of shoe on, it will slowly
it's the lining.
Pull it.
Yeah, and it like tugs at it and stuff. So yeah, it's annoying. I definitely don't like that. The laces thing, I only really, like, that only bothers me on a basketball court. But even then I double knot them usually. So it's typically not an issue unless the laces really suck. And yes, I'm looking at the Anthony Edwards ones. Those things, like the laces, I don't know what the and then the ankle chafing thing.
You know what really burns my biscuits there? Is even if you wear great socks and somehow if the shoe's just like, I don't care, and I'll be telling you, being like, oh, my ankle, and I'll pull my shoe off and it's just covered in blood. And I'm like, I wore proper socks.
The Air Jordan 5 did that to me numerous times.
Yeah.
And so have my Spizikes, my IDs, or Bayous. I think they were called Nike ID back then. Yeah, those things, the collar, both Jordan 5 rears, by the way, those just dig right in the best of spots to make you bleed your own blood. I've
had like tried and true, completely like tested, worn for miles shoes. Just my Vomeros like 2 weeks ago were like, you know what? Don't wear me anymore. And I was just like, fine.
It's time to upgrade to the Pegasus Plus.
So yeah, I want to hear what everybody else has to say. What's the worst?
I'm actually curious. What do you guys think? Because I cannot definitively pick one, but the sock one feels like it's top of the list only because the other two depend on the situation. But yeah, sound off below and let us know. On top of all of that, are you interested in these guys, or is it too little too late? Is the hype gone? Which I don't think should be a thing. Like, either you love footwear or you were just here along for the hype ride. I mean, that's weird. But sound off below and let us know your thoughts. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a question of the day, please. And with that being said, we will catch you guys in the next one. So until then, y'all have a good one.